I can't think of the last time I played putt-putt.
Well, you should fix that.
I know.
We can do that,
It's sounding very fun.
Yeah, it's
Mini golf, putt-putt, however you want to put it.
You get a hole in one, and it's like, man, that was a fun experience.
I had the coolest putt-putt course where I grew up called the Fish Hole.
Oh.
And it was very exciting as a kid.
Yeah. There's some pretty good ones up in Maine.
Tis the season, pretty much.
Get out. Been advertising the Northern Lights and hasn't shown up yet. They're always finicky to try and pin down. We're trying to calculate when this massive energy that was expelled from the sun yesterday is going to start interacting with Earth's atmosphere. And if it does, and we're in the right spot, could look something like that. That's clearly a time lapse. But the forecast leading up to tonight had been for the K-index to jump up to around a 7. That is still the current forecast for between now and 2 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. But it has not come up at all as of 11 p. So we're still really weak on this, and it's going to have to jump up quite a bit, which is plausible. It's like it happens quick when it does. And if we get to that K-index of 7, it would put Maine in a position to perhaps see them, maybe even with the naked eye. If you are out and you're trying to look, sometimes you can get the phone out, put it on night mode. It'll take like a 3-second picture of the night sky, and sometimes that can capture some of the colors. But as of 11 p.m., have not seen any semblance of the Northern Lights. Skies right now are favorable for viewing because we only have some sparse cirrus. Clouds will thicken up by early tomorrow morning out ahead of our next system, and that will come in over the weekend. I think the mountains in northern Maine, it's going to be a damp morning Saturday. The central and southern parts of the state stay dry through Saturday morning, and then into the afternoon, a little more instability as this front approaches and temperatures warm. We are likely to see passing showers, maybe an isolated rumble of thunder, and a few of the storms could get a little beefier, so heavier rain, maybe some small hail or gusty winds. That's not going to be the case for every single cell out there. That would be more isolated. But something like that, if it looks like that on the radar, Saturday afternoon, those could have a little more giddy up to them. Sunday morning, it looks like there will be a pretty big plume of moisture north and west of this low up near the Canadian border. The spin around this low is going to want to draw that south into Sunday afternoon. So we did add that rain chance through the day Sunday, especially along the coast because of it. Then high pressure builds in early next week and we start to warm back up and get into some nicer weather. But not before an appreciable cool down on Sunday. 2 to 3 foot seas tomorrow. West to south breeze at 5 knots. It'll be a nice day on the water. So a little unsettled over the weekend, a little cooler by Sunday, but into next week, it looks like all systems go for the nice weather Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And, the weekend, yes, it does have rain with it, but I said this earlier to Brian and Amanda, I've got a tea time Saturday morning and I'm going to get after it. And I think we're good in southern Maine, at least for part of the day. So it won't be a wash, but you got to plan around it.
It's all about the calendar, the agenda. Thank you.